This one that is coming out now is funny, how and see how people are running kitty katasha. Sure. Now wow. It's like there's really big fire on the mountain for some of these Oloris, from what we are hearing at this time. That is in this story that is coming out is true. Okay. So what we are hearing that is coming out from the Ooni of Ife's palace at this time is that uneasy calm, is pervading the Ooni of Ife's palace as Olori Toby and Olori Mariam are allegedly said to have allegedly paid surprise visit, to uh, um, Kabiesi's elder brother, okay, as the pressure, continue to mount on the Ooni of Ife to reduce the numbers of wives, to, I mean, a reasonable number. Okay, so you heard me well. Don't forget that of very recently, Ooni of Ife has been under tremendous pressure, from so many quarters, including from his own father, Paropo, and suggestion has been given to him in the past that he needs to, if he wants Queen Naomi back, that he needs to prune down the numbers of the Oloris, in the palace, and this goes against the announcement that Ooni of Ife himself gave when he said more Oloris are coming, So I don't know how this will pan out, but this is what this was the advice Paropo gave to him the last time. And don't forget that Paropo gave this advice after Queen Naomi, gave those three outstanding conditions, one of which was that Olori Ashley has to be divorced, and he was not going to have anything to do with this other women in terms of consummating marriage and stuff like that. You guys are very familiar with those conditions. Don't forget, Yamifa has also, said something like that. JC elders have given similar advice, like that. And just very, very recently, as recent as last week, the Yoruba Council worldwide, they rose from that their meeting. And one of the things they also suggested again was that in order to bring dignity back to the Ooni of Ife's palace and to Yoruba land, as a whole, was the advice that he should, look at, his home affairs, and they were just, I mean, what they were suggesting indirectly was for him to also prune down the numbers of women and reduce this women matter, that's all over the place with him. Because in their opinion, they believe that this is part of the reason why people don't take the kingdom serious, based on what we heard. Okay, so I think it's in line with this pressure that is mounting on daily basis on Ooni of Ife, that is making Olori Toby and Olori Miriam, to make this surprise visit to the elder brother of Kabiesi. But and from what we gathered, they went there, because they've been all the Olores have been running kitty kata like we have always been reporting. And the thing is, they don't know what the position of things are with the Ooni of Ife right now, if it's going to heed to that advice, because the pressure has been really very, very massive of recent, and they don't really know what Oni is going to come up with, because as I speak to you now, none of them knows if at all is going to prune down the number of wives, who is going to stay, who is not going to stay. Don't forget that not too long ago, we also reported, I mean, a new wife that has been moving around with Ooni of Ife. That pretty and very gorgeous, tall, fair complexion lady. Yours sincerely has done a story on that too. That one seems to have been married, even though Ooni of Ife has not officially announced it. We don't know. Maybe it's because of the pressure being mounted on him that uncharacteristically, he didn't go about doing the marriage, as he normally does. Maybe, who knows? Maybe that could be one of the reasons. So maybe he did it just codedly. But the truth of the matter is that that lady is there. Everyone can see her. Okay. So 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 I think one of the reason why this move, was made by these two women is that they don't really have a clue. As I make this report now, I we don't have an idea. Like I keep saying, I don't live in a palace. I'm not even related to any of the major characters. I don't live in a Ife. So most of the news we bring here are based on news that is already making it round in the social media, and this is what is coming allegedly out at this time. Okay, so how the elder brother is going to help them, maybe secure their spots is what I don't know. Because if you know Ooni of Ife very well, is a man that takes his decision and stand by them. Is a man that believes in what he does. I don't think the brother, if for instance he has made up his mind on who to pick uh, among the two women or three women is going to leave to encourage Queen Naomi to come. I don't think anyone else should be able to suggest to him who he should pick and those he will not pick. I don't think anybody has that capacity, not even the elder brother. They can suggest, they can advise, but I don't think anyone has that capacity to do that, because, I mean, they don't live with these women like him, so he knows them best. And this thing goes beyond just the physicality of these women. It goes beyond even the spiritual connection between these women. Okay, and above all the cultural or traditional obligations, you know uh you know so but there's nothing wrong in what they're doing. I think meeting the elder brother, we also heard that previously they have gone to see Paropo, and now it is the turn of the elder brother. So while it is good that they are doing this, we don't know how, if it will pay off. Okay, so this is what is coming out at this time, and in my mind I'm like, okay, so how did we get here? Because once upon a time these women, took center stage, and it felt like, everything was going well up to when the announcement of new Oloris, was made by Ooni of Ife himself. And now, after making that announcement, one has already joined them, and there's even this rumor that more may join them. But in all of this, I don't know where this now leaves this advice that is being given to Oni to prune these women to two. I don't know, because on one hand, we are hearing that, okay, you have to prune down the numbers of women to a manageable size of two. Only Queen Naomi has also mentioned the name of one cannot be among those two women. Paropo has given his advice, Yamifa, for a Constantine, Gese elders, and several concerned interests have given their advice. So, so now this seems to be conflicting. What? Because on one hand they are saying put them down, on the other hand, Ooni of Ife had just brought in one more Olori, and we are hearing that others are going to follow. So I don't really get it. I don't know where we are all getting it wrong. So it's very funny. Nothing seems to be predictable again in the palace. So it's going to be interesting how, in the days, especially with this latest advice from the Yoruba Council worldwide, and for them to have mentioned this in that great fora, I think Oni might want to look at this for the first time. And this now, increases the pressure on the present Oloris, so this is what we're hearing at this time. And I don't know what will become of the Olori Toby or Olori Mariam by the time Ooni of Ife, hits this advice to prune down the numbers of wives to one or two. So let's see. This is really very interesting. It's becoming very interesting right now. So this is what we had at this moment, and we have decided to bring it to you, to analyze and leave your opinions. So we want to hear from you. Leave your comment in the comment section, and I'm going to see you soon. God bless you. Bye bye.